Just gotta run with you till we're falling. Just gotta run with you every night. Just wanna let you know that I'm all in. Just wanna dance with you in the
So here we are in beautiful Crystal Beach on Lake Erie on a Friday morning. It's actually pretty awesome. So we're gonna use our paddle to start warming up, arms up. And I'm gonna rotate side to side. I'm staying on my knees for now, letting my body breathe in. My body warm up slowly and out. Breathe in and out. Rotate side to side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out as you rotate to the side. Breathe in and put your arms as tall as you can out to the side and rotate. In, out, in, out. Couple more. In, out, in, out. Very good. Now for me, we're gonna go further out with my shoulders are quite rusty this morning, so I'm gonna go back this way. A bit achy, so let's give it some time to warm up. Just put either a dowel, a broomstick, whatever it is you have at home, as you may be at home instead of on the water, you still can do those things. Get yourself a yoga mat. Open the windows if it's nice to do that, or go outside if you can, and go from center to side and breathe out. In, out, in, out, and turn with your head a bit as well. As you turn to the side, turn your head with it. And out, in, out. So just do as I do, and do as I say as well, if I give instruction. In, out. Push that belly in, slight pull in through the belly here. There we go. And up, and we're gonna go down, like if you're lifting a weight and raises, but here it's just the broomstick or whatever it is you're holding. In my case, it's a paddle. Up and down. Up and down. Up, now we're gonna go forward. Up and back down. It's good to lubricate the shoulders. Breathe in, back, out, in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out, breathe in, out again. Breathe in, out, breathe in, out again. 2 more times. Breathe in, out, breathe in, out. One more thing, when you're holding the paddle, or even when you're holding weights, hold like this and keep your fingers pointing straight. This way you're actually, now do the same movement as you did earlier with your arms up. Now just keep your arms down and rotate side to side. Breathe out, in, breathe out, in, breathe out, in, breathe out. And now we're gonna rotate our arms, so it's gonna be pointing this way. Now here, you can still hold on like this. Breathe out, In, breathe out. In, breathe out. In, breathe out. In, a few more. Breathe out. In, breathe out. In, perfect. All right, now we're gonna bring the paddle in front and we're gonna stretch and stretch our arms forward. Tuck your head in and looking back, looking behind you, and stretch and relax. Come back up, pick up the bar, or whatever it is you're using, and go back forward, holding on to whatever it is you got. So now let's put our legs a bit more open, drop down forward, and push forward your paddle or your stick or your dowel, whatever it is you're using, and work with it. Pull it back towards you and lift it up above your head. Breathe in and out a few counts. Drop those shoulder blades down and let your hips sink in between your knees. If you can't, then keep your bottom over your heels if you're not ready yet. Now breathe in. On the exhale, bring the paddle down and stretch forward. And breathe in and out. And now you're going to leave your paddle there, so move it a bit further if you need to. And you're going to bend one arm and turn your head to the side that the arm is bent. Nice stretch with the arm that's straight. And both arms straight and switch. Breathe in and out. Stretch the arm that's straight in front of you. Stretch it as far as you can, all the way down to your fingertips, as far away from your body. Breathe in and out. And again, stretch both arms in front of you. Rest your neck in between your arms, nice and relaxed. Drop those hips down and your bottom if you can, as low as you can. And breathe out, push down gently into the mat, into the floor. Breathe in and press down your chest toward the floor. And switch again. One arm close to your knee bent. So bent elbow, bent knee. And then the other side, the arm is straight in front of you, and stretch your fingers as far away from your body with the arm that's straight. And turn your head toward your bent elbow. And switch both arms straight. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, sink down into the mat or board, or wherever you are. Feel the ground and the connection. And switch side, bend the other elbow and turn your head that way. Chin down toward that bent knee and elbow, and the other arms elongated further away from that bent elbow and knee and hip. That's on the side of your bent elbow. And straight on the opposite arm, all the way down to the fingers as far as you can. So I have my eyes closed, but if you are on a paddleboard with both arms straight, you might feel a little bit, it's swinging back and forth. So then just open your eyes to make sure you get your bearing back, and now lift your body back up and observe where you are, because you might have moved a bit. Alrighty, so now we're gonna, as I feel a little popping in my back, I'm gonna have my front arm is in front of my knee here, onto the side of my knee and leg. My other arm is back. I'm trying to bring my arm flat, my hand flat behind me on the floor, stretching my forearms, dropping my heels and my hips down onto the board, and keeping a nice straight posture. Breathe in and out, and out. Breathe in and out. Now switch side. So open the chest, and the back hand tries to reach the floor of the mat. The bottom hand which is stern, I believe, if I remember correctly in marine term, and being behind in the back. And the front arm is next to your knee. So this time both hands are turning to the same side. Just one is against the side of your knee, and the other one is behind your body, trying to reach the palm all the way down to the floor and mat. And again, go back to center. I'm gonna go out of this. My muscles still are needing to warm up and feeling a bit of tightness through the side here. So one thing that can fix that, if you have access to a towel, is putting a towel or blanket behind here, behind the cross, and then you sit on that. You could also stretch your feet, which we're going to do now, to stretch a bit our calves and ankles, and go in this position here. So I'm gonna bring my feet a bit closer to me, together, and just stay like this, stretching the calves and the toes and keeping them as spread out as I can. And now I'm starting to move away from the floor or the surface I am on, which is the ISUP board on the water right now. My arms turned out and raise up. Breathe in and bend back, arch. So that could be a start with a sun salutation. If you don't want to be standing on a yoga board yet, then you can do it half by just working on your upper body and down. And going to prayer. And back up. Arms apart and arch back. Stretching those toes, those calves, dropping those shoulder blades down. And go as far back as you can. Pull that belly in slightly to protect your back. And straight. From here, put your hands down on the floor. And if you're not going to be standing on the paddleboard, you could do a pigeon. That would be kind of an option as opposed to doing a lunge or to get into the sun salutation steps. You could process to a pigeon, which is a similar pose with opening of the hip and your hip flexors, but you're still sitting on the board, so that if you don't have the balance to stand, this is another option. And let's push that hip that's behind you down to the floor. And breathe in and out. Relaxing your elbows down. And bend your elbow and lift your body up. Breathe in and out, go back down. And relax down. And breathe in, lift your body up slowly. And down, and stretch forward as you exhale. And again, lift up. And down, forward as you exhale. Get that hip nice and square, the back leg is square. Try and get the forefoot as much on the floor as opposed to here. If you can see that on the camera, let's see if we'll catch it. And now this time we're going to try and lift up higher. So try not to lift your elbows so that you're not touching the floor with the elbows, and then go however far you can. If you have to have the elbows bent like this, go ahead. If you can go further. Oh, now we have a little bit of a wave here, not really a wake, but just a bit of wave, sway, the water swaying as a boat is taking off over there. There we go. Drop that hip on this side down. And breathe in and out. So we're going to do this one more time, or we'll lift up as high as you can without your elbow, with your elbow not touching the floor. Breathe in and out. On the next breath in, you're going to lift. No, actually on the next breath out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in, lift. And lift as high as you can. And out. Breathe in again and out. And go back to neutral. Bring the back leg in front. I'm going to switch side from here. And bring the back leg as far straight as you can. Just adjusting here on the board as I only have so much room here. And I'm going to stretch my arms forward, so I want to clear the space here. Good, my hip in the back is as square as I want it. And I'm going to press down into the mat and stretch down as I breathe out. Breathe in and out. And relax your elbows down onto the mat. Square your hips a bit more if you can. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and lift. Just enough to lift your body. And breathe out, go back down. Relax your elbow and breathe in and out. On the next breath out, you're going to lift your body up. And out. Breathe out. Relax your elbows down. On the next breath, in and out, relax. On the next breath in, come up. And go as far up as you can with your body. If you can't go all the way with your arms straight, then keep your arms bent to whatever degree you need, your elbows. Slight pull in with your belly and drop that hip that has a leg straight. In my case, I'm using my left leg behind. Pull it down forward as much as you can toward the floor. Drop the shoulder blades down, so if that means you have to bend your elbows a bit, then so be it. And look up at the sky, still without compromising your shoulder blades. And back down, breathe out. Breathe in and out. Relax your elbows down. On the next breath in, lift up again. As far up as you can, drop those shoulder blades down. Yeah, shoulders down. Pull that belly in slightly, readjust your back leg. And the next breath out, you're going to go back down onto the mat with your arms and elbows. And breathe in and out. And relax. Let's come back up again. And breath in. And let's bring the back leg in front. We're going to go one knee above. Good. I'm turning the other way. I think that's good. And I'm going to put one leg above my other one. And just stretch here nice and tall. Put your arm, nice breath in and down and up and open as far back as you can. And out to the side. And turn. So here we are, legs crossed, and repeating the same thing like we did earlier with just knees behind us or ankles behind us. Same rotation, very important for the back, for its health, and as we need to be able to rotate our body in all directions, just however far we can. And to the other side, put your back arm as far as you can over, and if you can, have the palm of your hand all the way down. If you can't, that's okay. Mine is not right now. And open, palm of your hand like this, open, so you can get a bigger stretch. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. And open. Put your arms behind you. And open the chest, looking up into the sky. Drop those shoulder blades down. And exhale. In and out. Now you're going to go forward and round your back and hug yourself. So left arm goes to the right shoulder. And opposite, right arm goes to the left shoulder. And up, open. Open that chest. Drop back a bit with your body so you can look further up into the sky. You can see the moon maybe. I can see the moon. It's half full, half empty right now. Well, that's the illusion we have anyway. And nice and straight. And hug yourself to the opposite now. Which elbow was above, now bring it below. And hug yourself and round forward. Curl up into a ball forward. And open. Now we're going to switch leg. So slowly and tangle yourself and switch leg. Now put the other leg above. And again, open, back. Let's go both arms at the same time. Back and out. Adjust your arms. You can go as far back as you can. Open and out. Breathe in and out. And come back up and forward. I'm going to readjust my and turn this way a bit. The sun is beating on my face. It feels really nice. So I'm going to turn a bit here so that Wayne has a view from the side, which is better for seeing what I am doing. Oh, it's wanting to go back the other way. That is a challenge of being on the water. There you go. So it's being pulled further away. Let's see if that works for a little bit. Okay. Alrighty, from here I'm gonna go into holding on to my straps on the side. So if you're at home, obviously you may not have this. And you're gonna go up and boat. So you can just be right here. You can hold on to the strap on the side if you hear it. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit this way and hold it there. It's early in the morning. We don't want to challenge too much. Plus, I have my period that I started just 2 days ago. And these days, I don't know how often I get them. I've only had them 4 times this year, and we are already into the 8th month. So with my age, 49 years old now. My periods are up and down, very crazy. So forward, which this is a good pose for when you are in your period, or it's good for pelvis to be opened up and relaxed. So here, nice and up. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, go forward. And when you've gone as far as you can with your back, adjust your hips, your legs, and rest in that position forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, stretch your arms forward. And breathe out, open. And down to the side. Up, breathe in. And forward. Breathe out. Go as far as you can, breathe in. And push as far, breathe out. Wrap your hands behind your heels. Drop your shoulders back. Slight pelvic pulled in, belly button in, but relax your hips, open them as you exhale. And go forward. Breathe in, extend your fingers as far away from you. And breathe in and out. Breathe in, come up. And out. Perfect. That was very good. We're going to put one leg in front of the other, and we're going to twist again, but this time one leg is straight and one leg is bent. Try and have the back arm flat with the palm of your hand on the mat if possible, and push down into the floor with the feet that's bent, with your toes and forefoot. Open your chest, a bit of arch back of just through the shoulders, and pull that belly in. Breathe in and out and take in that sun. Nice, beautiful sunset. Breathe in and out. As you breathe in, open your arms and center and switch side. As the Canada Goose is coming across here and coming to say hello. You missing the Canada Goose is coming to say hello. Look at that. Alrighty, so here, same thing. Rotate as far back as you can. Let's focus here. Breathe in and out. Pull that back shoulder away this way and open here. Breathe in and out. So you can have this arm this way too, to open the chest a bit. Anytime you can have the palm of your hand facing forward and your thumbs out, it's good for your chest. It makes you bring your elbows in toward your body, and as a result it helps open up those pectoralis muscle and relax the back. In and out. And palm of your hands up as you do this, and thumbs back here in this case because your arms are to the side. Open. Nice breeze. This way you're opening through here. Good. And back legs straight. Good. So now we're gonna do a little bit of an inversion. I don't have anything to arch my back and open through here and relax my digestive tract and just get that pelvis opening, but we're gonna go on our back. I'm sure it's gonna rotate here, the mat. Oh, a bit of wake, moving a bit here. And then we're gonna go and do this position. Let's not press too hard. We're gonna be done soon. Put your little feet straight up toward the sky, heels pointing toward the sky. Pull it up that way, and your arms are anchored down on the floor. And just stay in that position, inverted. And now bend your knees, heels still, feet flexed. You're gonna put your palm of your hands onto the floor, and you're gonna lift your body up, your hips, and put your palm of your hands on your gluteal muscles, on your hips, just below your hip bone. And you're gonna stay in that position and go as far as you can. So you might not touch with the feet on the back. It's okay if you can't go that far and touch. If you are on the board, you may want to put your arms further away. So here it does put your shoulder in a bit of an internal rotation, but it's for safety in case you feel a little bit of a movement, swaying side to side on the board. It will keep you from losing your balance. Otherwise, if you're on a hard surface and not on the water, then keep your elbows closer to your body. I'm going to rotate a bit because I am not in the best direction here. The catamaran, we'll see. Okay, so let's go back into our plow. Grounding ourselves, wiggle, wiggle if you need to. Before we go back into the plow, or different steps of the plow, let's go into the bridge here. So I'm tucking my heels up as much as I can here, just to give a nice stretch through the thighs. I'm gonna lift up. Actually, you don't want to be too close because you want to be able to have your hips in this position when you lift. Okay, and then arms on the floor, palm of your hand down. And next on, we're gonna bring one leg up like this. And flex. And exhale, drop down. Breathe in, lift. And stretch. Breathe in and down. Again, breathe in, up and straight on your leg. Breathe in, bend your knee and down. Again, breathe in, lift up and exhale. Breath away with your heel. Breathe in and down. One more time on each side. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and down. Exhale. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and exhale down. Good. Now we're gonna go turning again. We are facing again the wrong direction for some reason. Let's go back this way and let's go nice and tall on your sit bones. Ischial tuberosity, it's called. Lean back with your body, with your torso, and slowly raise your legs. Just bend. Hold on to the side if you need to. And then when you can, put your arms at the side, palm of your hands up. And hold that pause. Oh. You can squeeze your legs together. It's going to help you stay this way. And straighten your legs if you can. And bend. And straight up. Raise up to the sky. Palm of your hand up and out. Breathe in and out. Put your hands on the floor. Adjust your hips. Wiggle side to side. Open your legs apart a bit if you need to. Breathe in and out. Stretch past your toes if you can. Wiggle your feet the other way. This way. And on the exhale, wrap your hands behind your feet on your heels. Breathe in and out. Drop the shoulders downward toward your hips. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, drop your chest down toward your knees and exhale down. Have your elbows out to the side of your legs, the side of your knees. Breathe in and out. Now, breathe in. On the exhale, stretch your arms past however far you can go, but if you can, past your feet. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, come up. Breathe in and out. Go back into boat. Tilt your torso back and raise your legs slowly. Start with bent knees. Touch the palm of your hand on the mat. If you need to, tuck your knees in together. That's going to make it easier to be stable, and straighten the legs. They don't have to be super high, just straighten the legs. Open your arms out. Chest open. Bend your knees if you need to. If you're starting to lose your balance, up. Flex your feet. Get your hips back straight here. Wiggle. Get your back as straight as possible. Breathe in and out. Forward. Breathe in and out. Push downward. Shoulders downward still. This way. Arms that way up. Breathe in. And on the exhale, grab around your ankles and more specifically your feet, your forefoot. Breathe in and out. And out. Breathe in, come up. And open out. Good. From here, we're going to go side to ways and do opening of the side here through the intercostal muscles, the serratus muscle, your quadratus lumborum, stretching all of that. So the arm in front of you goes in front of you and down to the floor, and the other arm goes up. Keep your elbow as high up as you can, and help with both arms to brace yourself, like to create that opening through your chest and through the side of your hips and chest as well. So the bottom arm is pushing down into the floor and into my foot, and the other one is up and keeping my elbows back as far as I can. Open, fingers open, and my palm of my hand toward me. I stretch out as far as I can to the side of my straight leg. And keep looking sideways here. And you're gonna turn your body. Relax your heel down. Don't raise it up. This way your knee is in a neutral and relaxed position, as opposed if you lift your heel up off the floor, then your knee is going to be compromised in a very hyperextended motion, which, my bad, I tend to do that, but that's my background with gymnastics and ballet. Now turn your torso. Now we're going to bring this leg, so here I'm gonna push my hip back, squaring my hips. My bent knee is, as you see, like if you did basically a tree pose, so except that here my upper body is bent forward, but the lower body is like a tree pose, really. Okay, so here, breathe in. On the exhale, you're gonna go down. Adjust your hips. Stretch that ischium attachment tuberosity, which is where the sit bone is. This is my side that I do feel it often aching, and there's lots of trigger point releases in there that need to be done. Breathe in and exhale. Forward with your arm this way. Shoulder blades go the other way, and shoulders, to keep your shoulders away from your ears and elongating your neck. Okay, breathe in and exhale. Lift your arms up and stretch forward. See if your tummy and your chest can reach your leg that's straight. Exhale and go as further as you can. Relaxing your body forward, down, and breathing. Come up. Good. Now we're gonna switch side. So we're gonna bend. I'm gonna bend my left knee and straighten my right leg. So my left ischium tuberosity, which is right in here, my sit bone, is definitely very sore. And it could be also because of the firm surface here. So here, we're gonna start this way, facing this direction. My arm is extended out where my leg is straight. My arm is straight as well. And nice and tall to the side. Point your finger as far as they will go. Away from each other, or away from the midline. Breathe in through your nostril, the back of your nostrils, and on the exhale, go toward the straight leg. And now bring your arm in front of you, the leg that was straight, that arm that was straight. Go as far as you can. Push into the mat and against your foot with this arm here that's bent straight down. And it's open through here as far, so lift this open up toward the sky. And stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. 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 Pull that belly in slightly so you keep your back protected and strong. Breathe in. Rotate here, nice and straight this way with your back as much as possible. And exhale. Now pull that belly in and slightly rotate your torso, where you're gonna have your legs between your arms. And I'm gonna pull this leg here is gonna be pulled that way. So I'm gonna rotate so Wayne can have a different view of all of this. So I'm gonna turn so that I can show that to Wayne on the camera. Okay, so let's see how long we stay in that position. Okay, so here if your knee's bothering you, you could have a towel here. That's one way. So here, yes, I'm gonna be more in this position. So I'm pulling this hip this way back, and this one goes forward that way. Keeping my toe pointing straight up. So I'm like in the tree pose. This knee doesn't want to go as low because it's sore over here, and my hip is not as flexible. Alrighty, lots of calcification in the back, which makes it difficult sometimes. But you just have to warm up and go with what you got. And as you keep going with your routines, then some days are very good, which is great. So relax the knee, don't lift your heel. And breathe in and breathe out. And keep adjusting your hips if you need to, and your leg. to keep that good posture. This hip doesn't want to be as straight as possible. It wants to rotate more out, but that's okay. You keep adjusting it to loosen up the stickiness in there. Breathe in and exhale, push forward. Elongate this way with your body and your arms, and your shoulders go downward this way. And it's a bit tricky to see because my board keeps turning away the other way. Breathe in, and on the exhale, stretch forward instead of holding to the back of your foot. Dropping those shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and stretch forward. Exhale. Breathe in, come up. And exhale. So here, for you to be able to get the shot here, I'm just gonna turn this way so I can get my other side done. And we're gonna start all over with that one, just so that you get a better view. Okay, breathe in. So put a pillow, something underneath here if you have to. Even if it's a water bottle, well, be careful, that could slide off. You don't want to do that maybe, unless it's a square one. And breathe in. On the exhale, stretch toward the straight leg, and the other arm goes up. If you can touch your toes, then great, do that. And then put your arm in front of you and push down into the floor, into the, against your foot with your bottom arm, and open the chest through the upper part here. Drop the shoulder down. And exhale, breathe in. And deep back through the back of the nostrils, and exhale through your nose, gently out. Pull that belly in. As you exhale, go further into that stretch, elongating through here. Open here and exhale. Pull that belly in to protect your back. And exhale, pull the side here toward your these toes here that are straight with the leg. And now come back up, straight, and turn your body. As you turn your body, you can drop your arm down. You're going to switch here. You go into that tree pose of your lower extremity. Torso being at 90 degrees though. So you pull this hip back and this one forward. Foot against the inside of your right thigh if you're doing the same side as me. Now go nice and tall. And as you exhale, go forward. Shoulders away, down this way. Even if it means your elbows are bent, it's okay. Breathe in, and as you exhale, go forward. See if your chest or tummy first is gonna touch your thighs. Breathe in and exhale. Go as far down as you can. Breathe in and exhale. Go as far down as you can. See if the palm of your hand can go past your toes or your feet, and then clasp around the foot on the forefoot with your fingers intertwined. Breathe in, and on the exhale, take the slack and stretch forward, away. There you go. Away from your body. Breathe in and out. Next time, breathe in and out, stretch. And next time, come and breathe in and out. Always keep that belly slight pulled in, as it keeps your back safe and strong. Very good. This was an amazing routine we did today. Go reach down and open. Reach down, forward, exhale, and come back up. Reach down, forward, exhale, and caress your legs as you go forward and back up, and just do that motion continuously. Bend your knees and exhale. up. As you go forward, exhale and bend your knees. Strum your fingers on your thighs, out to the side, and straighten the knees, keeping your heels touching the floor. Breathe in and exhale forward. Now with your knees bent, your elbow to go behind your foot into the forefoot. And as you exhale, come back up and straighten the legs. Again, bend forward, bend the knees. Exhale. Grasp the back of your feet, the forefoot with your fingers. And as you come back up, exhale and caress your legs, your feet, everything, and come back up. Look up at the ceiling, the sky. Breathe in and exhale. And again, breathe in and forward. And come back up. Inhale. Caress your legs. Up. Breathe in. And exhale. We're going to go into sumo squat. Just to give a good stretch on the hips. So go as far out as your board will allow you. If you're on the board, you can hold on to the side, or you can be further back to the straps and then hold on to the straps. I'm just at the level of the straps, so I'm just having my arms out to the side and just stretching through here. And I'm going to finish with a few minutes of a sun salutation routine. So stretch here, down, to get a good stretch in the back. Bend your knees and then arms up, and let's come up. First time of the morning that I am actually going straight up on the paddleboard. So we're gonna go back, so you can either hop back or we go back your feet to go however far you want back. Alrighty. So you should have your feet a bit closer together if you are on, not on the water. Basically, if you are on the water, you're gonna have to put your legs a bit further apart. Otherwise, it's gonna be not very easy. If possible, I've never attempted it to not fall in the water, and then you can't do your routine. So here, I'm about shoulder width, a little bit less maybe. And ground yourself. Now that we are standing up, separate your toes as much as you can away from each other, apart. And ground yourself. Drop your shoulders down. Up and prayer. Look up at the sky. Breathe in. And open your arms out. And drop down forward. Into downward dog. Adjust your footing and your arms and your hands. I'm gonna go back a bit so that I am on the mat where I want to be when I am doing my lunge and my warrior pose. So I do want my feet a bit closer to do that. So as long as I have my hands apart, it's still stabilizing. So my feet are a bit closer now. More hips width and hands are shoulder width. So I'm going to bring my right thigh in front, in between my hands. And I'm going to start opening through here. Look up at the sky with your head. Drop your shoulders down. Drop your knees back. And open into Cobra. You stay here if you have to. Just make sure your elbows are back. And lift as much as you can. And point your feet. Drop those shoulders down and look up. Back down. Tuck your toes in and lift yourself up. Plank position as straight as possible. Tuck that belly in. Try and be flat. And back into warrior. Not quite. My arms were too close apart. I could not do it, so you just adjust. There you go. You do it in steps. And look up. Drop that back hip down. And I want to be more in the middle of the board, so I'm going to back up a bit more. There we go. And come up. And out to the side. Okay, so you got this movement. We need to add breathing to that. I'm actually going to tie my hair because they are getting in the way, so that there's more flow in the routine. And we're going to do 3 on each side, and then finish with some meditation. Take your time. Breathe in and out. And right leg in front. We're going to repeat that because now we're doing the cycle. And drop that back hip down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Hold it. And out. And drop, exhale. Elbows back. Breathe in and out. And out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, come up. Drop those hips down. And bend the knee. Elbows back. Point your feet and left. And left leg is gonna be in front. And that's gonna be our last one for today. Move the mic out of my way here. Okay, so here. Oh, and stretch that hip. And plank. Drop your hips down. And exhale, go down on your knees. And up. Point your feet. And lift your body, exhale. Keep your elbows bent. Drop your shoulder blades down. Squeeze your bottom. Breathe in and out. Drop those shoulder blades down and tuck your elbows in toward the side of your body. Back to plank. And left leg forward, nice. And stretch the hip here through here. Hands on the floor. Leg between your arms. Look up at the sky. Drop the shoulder blades down. And elbows straight down. Straight. And come up. Bend your knees. Drop your body down. Arms up. And come up slowly. Breathe in and out. Slight arch, tuck your belly in. And slight knee bend as the wind is picking up. Gently keep your toes spread out and lift it up. And out. Very good. So we just did a few on each side. Just ground yourself like this, standing up. Drop those elbows in at the side. Shoulders open here. And drop down here. And elongate from here up toward the sky. Shoulders down. The spine and crown of your head pulling up towards the sky. Good, so from here I'm gonna go down on all four. Okay. So here, just stay in that position. If that's all you can do, you can put pillows back here to rest your body on. And if that's as far as you can go, that's okay. Then you focus on your shoulders and drop the shoulder blades downwards. So you keep wiggling so that your arms, so you're not up here with your shoulders. You drop those shoulders down and bring the palm of your hand face up, like if you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Opening here, pointing your fingers, your thumbs out. From here, helps yourself lift your body, and then put a pillow here and just rest in that position. If that's all you can do, that's a very good stretch. Just like so. I'm going to take it a step further and go my feet touching back. Wiggle, wiggle. Just make sure you make contact with your arms on the floor and that you center on the board. I might be a little bit more to the left, so hopefully that's okay. Let me see here. No, it feels actually pretty good. Now I don't want to do a back roll because then I would end up in the water, but that's pretty much what I would be doing if I went further here. But that's actually really good to loosen up the back with a wave here. I'm swaying side to side, but it's relaxing my back. So that's actually very good. And as long as you don't mind that you may fall in the water, it's actually safer to do it here if you're a good swimmer than on a floor where you could get stuck on the floor and then not be able to come back up. So actually, if you're, like I said, if you're a good swimmer and it's a safe place where you're doing it on the paddleboard, on the water, it's a good way to do it. So now I'm going to put my arm back on the floor here, on the mat, because I'm going to use that to open up my shoulders a little bit more. My voice is a bit funny, but that's because of the pose. And bending the elbows, knees, sorry. And straightening back. Breathe in and exhale and go down. Bring one leg up. You can flex your foot. And down. And switch leg. Exhale as you raise your leg up. And down. Exhale. Again, raise one leg up. Flex your foot. And down. Exhale. Breathe in. Come up with your one leg. Flex your foot. Breathe in and out. Breathe in again and exhale. Go down. And let's try and bend both knees up. And straighten up. And again, both the legs up. And down. And your back might crack as things are loosening up in there. My back is just going crazy. And stretch, breathe in and out. Out. goes relaxed down. Then we're gonna twist. So let me see, I'm gonna move back over here just to be further, closer over here. And then let's see where I'm gonna be able to put my paddle. I feel I might need a bit of water, so I'm gonna get a little bit of liquid in me. And then we're gonna do the twist. This is my post-workout, which has glutamine in it and a few L-theanine, I don't know how you say it. So from here, as we come back from here, and we're gonna twist. So to twist, because you're on a paddleboard that moves, I'm gonna turn my body in a bit of a diagonal, so that as I go over to the side, I'm not gonna be tipping over. And then my legs, the thigh part of my lower extremities is gonna be on the board, well, for me anyway, because of my height. I'm only 5'1", 5'5", but obviously a tall person might have more difficulty. So this was really good stretch. Let me adjust here a little bit. I want my whole back to touch the floor if possible. If you can't, then that's okay. Do what you can. And let your hand rest and touch the floor, the water, or your floor if you're in the house or outside on the ground. Turn your head toward the side that the arm is straight into the water, the fingers. And then the other leg, the other side where the legs are bent, the top, that hand, is on top of your thigh. And you're gonna straighten the top leg. We're only gonna do the top leg because that's enough for today. And I'm feeling my sinuses draining. Drop that shoulder blade downwards. I'm putting it a little bit further down the strap. That's right here. And just enjoy that stretch here, all through here, all into the glutes, the piriformis, and my hamstring, including my calf and down to my feet. So if you're very tight there, it's gonna hurt possibly. Just stay like this if you have to. Have a pillow right here if you need to. And just relax. Straighten slowly as you can. If you can't, then that's okay. And keep bolsters over here if you need to keep you at a proper positioning based on your flexibility. Breathe in and out. Drop the shoulders down as you breathe out. Rotate your head a bit further if it's not as its maximum. And breathe in and out. Relax your legs down. And bend the knee on top of the leg that was straight, and you're gonna go back into center. So here I'm off to the side, but I'm gonna center myself by lifting my body up, and I'm gonna go to the other side now with my hips. With my hips, so that when I bend my knees to my left and my right arm open, palm of my hand facing up toward the sky, I can let my fingers just enjoy a bit of coolness in the water. Dropping my shoulder blade down, adjusting the twist here. And breathe in and out. Now I'm gonna straighten the top leg, helping with my hand. This side on me is a bit tighter in some ways. Since it's more locked into external rotation as opposed to the other side. I believe that's because of the calcium buildup that I've accumulated because I've had since I was young. In my teenage years, I believe from, I don't know if it's from that necessarily, it's probably part of my genetics, but it's because also, gymnastics with a high impact and all of the flexibility things we've had to do put a bit of stress on my spine. So I know that when I was a young adult, I had to have x-rays. It already showed traces of calcium buildup in my low back. Enjoy that stretch. The heel is pulling, stretching it toward this way here, flexing your foot. The upper body stretches that way. And relax your hips down and don't tighten up here. Let it relax, sink into the mat. Pull that belly in and stretch through here. Turning your head to your right if your torso is toward your right. Breathe in and bring your knee back to bend. You can do a little bit of a twist even this way, even if that's all you can do and can't straighten the leg. Keep the knee bent here, here, or even here if that's all you can do. Not a problem, just go with whatever you can. And if that's even, I'm gonna hold off on this. And if that's even too much, put a pillow here, like I said, and keep your knees this high here, the torsion, so you're not going all the way down. And from here, put your hands on the mat so that you can support your back as you're lifting your hips. So that's gonna make you engage your core if you have your arms pushing down into the mat. Perfect, so I'm gonna repeat this on the other side, with more breathing and less talking. So, and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Drop your shoulder down, open the palm of your hand up and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, bend your knee. Hands on the floor, lift your body, hips up and twist to the other side. Hips to the left, back to the left, and turn to your left, back to your right, and turn your knees to your left. Opening through the right side here, hand playing in the water. Breathe in, straighten the top leg. Touch your toe if you can. Relax your shoulders and your chest flat on the board. Or just have towels even behind your back if you need to. And so pillows and blankets over here if you need to, up here. And even on this side where my legs are. So you can support this way your spine so that you are leveled and centered and only going to your limits and just a little bit beyond to work on improvement. Breathe in and out. Now breathe in and bend your knee. Put your hands on the floor and back to center. Good. Let's wiggle side to side, just like so. Have your hands at the side, each side of the board, and go side to side, pointing your toes, or at least your the forefoot on the floor of the surface you're on. And relax. You can even relax in this position with your knees bent if you need for stability. And let's finish this way. And I'm gonna go into I'm gonna put this one leg above the other, and I'm just gonna do a bit of meditation here. Put one, my heel is underneath my thigh, so my right heel is into my left thigh, and I'm gonna bend my knee as much as I can without causing it any pressure, which is doing good right now. So if you're having a bit of an issue with the knee, putting your heel underneath your thigh will actually help to stabilize. And then if you need blankets to support so that your bottom is higher off the floor, or block, then do that, a block and a soft surface above. So here this is quite high for sure. Let me see how the other side is feeling. If I think I'll be using the other side. It puts for now less stress on my left hip and left knee, and this leg can drop down a lot more easily, so it looks better first of all, and it feels better because it's more even to me. So I'm just gonna stick with that. For the other side I will need props, which I don't have right now. So here, put this foot here in the groin here as far in as it can go, and then this way you're pretty balanced, equal, where the other leg is underneath your other thigh, like if you were in the groin. So you're pretty much the same, except that one leg is above the other one, and that's a really good positioning actually right here. Alrighty, so let's just listen to the sound of the waves and the birds and the crickets. Last night's more crickets and insects than the birds are quietening, and let's quiet our mind and focus on your breath. Nice breath in and out through your nose. As you breathe in, feel it more up high, you know, behind where my glasses bridge piece is. Breathe in and exhale out through the nose. So a moment of silence. Okay, very good. Hello friends, I hope you enjoyed this routine today, kind of going with the flow. We're going to put it all together for you, and hope you enjoy. So thank you so much for watching and hopefully doing this with me. I know you're going to. I get so many feedback from so many of you out there, and amazingly enough, it's all around the world that I have subscribers in countries I have never heard of before, and we are so thankful to all of you. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are out there. Until next time, namaste.